Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Howler for an hour, where we're going to check out a Very-Furry game called Brew. This is a action-packed third-person roguelike, where you face the challenges of the tower as you enroll into the Alchemy Academy. You play as a mousy guy who is an alchemist, and there's a lot of furry characters in this one, so I'm sure you guys will like this one quite a bit. It looked pretty cool. It was an alchemist action game. And, yeah, it just looked really colorful and fun, and all the characters. They showed a lot of characters in the trailer. They're obviously very proud of all their animal characters, and there's quite a few of them, so... and the alchemy system seems neat. Just having an alchemist as the main character is unusual. Not a lot of games do that. You don't see that super often, so it creates an interesting thing where you're throwing potions, drinking potions, and etc. So, let's see what this game is like. But before we begin, of course, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. Maybe subscribing if you like our channel enough for that. Maybe coming over to Twitch if you want to hang out with us live, whether to lurk or to talk. You can do either here. We have a lurk command, of course, if you want to use it. Think about coming by if you'd like to. It's nice to have more people to talk to. We also have a pretty cool Discord server you can check out. We have a coffee link if you want to help us directly monetize the content, and I very much appreciate if you might consider it, because it does help out a lot. And we also have a merch store if you want to buy some stuff over there. Links are in the description, and you can check them out at any time. But we also have here hanging out Fair.
Hi.
Hello. And also Sheikah again.
Yeah, bye.
Sheikah's been a little in and out today, so we'll see if they stick around for the rest of the game. But this game looks pretty cool.
I was getting groceries, and I come back from groceries.
That's fair. Groceries are important. But yeah, we're gonna fire this guy up and see what we got. I have the volume. Oh, there's a file. That's weird. I didn't ever start this, but I'm gonna delete it and start fresh. Alright, what was that? What was that, Fair?
I did some grocery shopping today myself.
Oh. You might have to do that eventually.
Specifically went out and got the Toiki.
Turkey. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving is the thing for America soon. That's right.
Oh yeah, Turkey Day's coming.
Next week.
We're gonna do Alchemy exam difficulty. Let's run off and do that. I do have one complaint. I do think it's rather weird that I have the volume maxed, but it doesn't seem all that loud to me. I mean, I guess it's okay, but it does seem on the quiet side, in my opinion. Welcome to the land of Alcyon, a land full of wonders where the discovery of alchemy has driven society for the last century. Potions are used everywhere, from simple water potions for botany to mechanical constructs powered with fire potions. Okay, water potions for botany. That's called that's called pouring water into a bottle and then pouring it on the plant. But yeah, let's call it a water potion. Why not? With a wilderness full of beasts, potions are the main way of protecting our towns from danger. However, the craft of brewing and using potions is a complex one. Not everyone is capable of potion brewing. That's where the Alchemy Academy comes in. That almost sounds like a tongue twister. They have hot air balloons for some reason. The most prestigious academy in the land with a great focus on forming new Grand Alchemists. Ah, Grand Alchemists. The heroes of Alcyon, traveling far and wide across the land to defend and help the people. I think this volume over most games store the volume absolutely blasting. Agreed. Students cut from all over Alcyon to enroll in such an academy. It's just easier to turn down a game than it is to turn up a game.
Axolotl.
It is Axolotl. But to enroll, students must either pay a large entry fee or pass a demanding entrance exam. But you have been granted a special third entry method. Let's help it. Dear student...
Nepotism!
Maybe. It's come to my attention that you have attempted and failed the Roguelite Academy entrance exam over 50 times. This is, as I hear, an all-time record. I congratulate you on this feat. Good. The fact that someone could be so persistent and determined to become an alchemy student has truly and utterly moved me. I hereby wish to sponsor your entry fee to the upcoming school year of at the Alchemy Academy. The payment has already gone through at the time of this writing of this correspondence, so you cannot refuse. Passionate people with unyielding drive is what this world needs. It is my pleasure to help you out on your journey. Don't mess this up! I mean, it sounds like we are good at that, but alright. Best of luck, your mystery sponsor. We sucked so much with that we succeeded. Good start.
Plan failed successfully.
It's like when you underflow a negative number and get infinite lives. Get out of the way. Okay, Senna, jeez.
Termination.
Oh no, we have a little jank. Do you notice the characters quickly posing as they switch camera angles?
Us folks who have played Sly Cooper are used to that.
Mechanology.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just reached the Wait, whoa. What did that say? Because I pressed literally nothing and it went away.
I was trying to read it.
I didn't even move a stick. I was not pressing. I didn't move a single thing on the controller. I did not read what that said. What did that say? We'll have to watch that back.
I was trying to read it.
Oh, sorry, I can
Where?
Wave. Where are we waving? Okay, so it was trying to tell me say important. I think you selected a potion. No, that was literally what popped up the moment the game started. I hadn't done anything. Okay, hold on. Let me just look at the footage. So I'm noticing immediately there's some. I'm glad they're doing multiple bug fixes from the sound of it. Like I saw little patch notes here and there over the last couple weeks, so that's good. I think the game is a little.
Can you please patch that out?
The game looks like it might be a little unpolished. It has, but here's the thing that's interesting. The game is released, though, as in it's not early access, it's full released. It is fully released, so I guess we'll just we'll judge the jank based on that, honestly, a little bit, because if this is early access, I think that'd be more understandable if it's unpolished, but let's see how it goes, I guess. I'm going to watch back my video, hold on. See if I can figure out what that potion message was. So I know how to play the game. That'd be probably a good thing. Okay, here we go. Let's see. It said... Oh, it said pick a potion to bring. Select the potion to guarantee starting your exam attempt with. All other potion slots will be randomized. Okay, so since this is literally the first run, I think it auto-picked for me, or like there was only one option, so I just grabbed it without telling me. But it was very confusing, so yeah. Alright, that's weird. So yeah, I have a starting potion of I don't know what. So boxes? Yeah, that can be broken. So I have a gun. I guess it's an alchemy gun? It looks a bit odd. Probably uses like potion energy. For the looks of it, because I'm shooting like little... Yeah, I'm like shooting potion energy, I think.
There was a game where guns used... Yeah, I remember now. Memoirs of Magic. Guns use alchemy points.
Well, this is an infinite gun. It doesn't waste anything, so... what else do I have? I have... What? I'm sorry, that's a... Look, just watch my character as I sidestep. Boop. They do an animation, it just looks a little odd. Because I think, oh yeah, again, I'm seeing a lack of polish right now, because, like, for instance, watch what happens at the end of this at the end of the dodge, watch. Do you see how the character has to, like, plop on the ground again? It looks kind of awkward. I don't know if I like how that looks. It makes sense if I was in the air doing it, but... Yeah, I'm seeing a polish issue right now. What's this? It's a spray can.
Well, polish isn't that big of a deal, though.
And then I hit RB, and that does... I don't know, actually. It's a button. There's a button for it.
Throwing something, probably?
It looks like I'm bowling, yeah.
I like how there's just an option automatically to leave the academies.
Yeah, I can just leave. Oh. Press B to dash. You're immune to dashes. Immune to dashes most dashes. Okay, that's nice. Could you do that when the enemy's not mid-attack, though? I mean, I seem like... But yeah, okay, so I have iframe dashes. Got it.
They're gonna be using alchemical symbols.
I won't really recognize them. You just found some corks. These can be used to trade. In Buck Stew, this is the tower shop. First says to keep the leftovers of your locker after every tower attempt. Oh, you get to keep them then. Corks! Corks are currency. In a world where everyone uses potions, corks for your potions are currency.
Makes sense. And yep, I was right. That was Earth. It was metallic thing, so it was Earth.
Okay, you just found an ingredient. Ingredients come in two different forms: elemental and metal ingredients. Combine ingredients together to brew potions. Potions are powerful temporary upgrades to your character that change the way you play. They can be thrown, drunk, or loaded into your potion gun, giving you elemental abilities. Okay. So I can use them on self, use them on throw, and use them on gun. LB to open crafting, and that's where you craft. Use R to select the potion to craft. If you have enough ingredients, press RT to craft the potion. Press Y to drink an equipped potion. Drinking a potion changes your melee attack and dash for a short time. Press LT to throw an equipped potion. Throwing a potion causes a powerful effect that turns the fight in your favor. I'm guessing the same potion can do different things depending on how you use it. Okay. So I can make a fire potion and an air potion. So the fire potion is good for damage, but I'm guessing bad for speed. And that's the air potion is good for speed. Okay. I don't actually have the resources for it, but noted.
There's actually a huge array of alchemical symbols.
Now I have the resources.
Yeah, there are.
So wait, what happens if I, like, drink a fire potion rather than trying to attack with it?
I think it said, like, it enhances your, melee attacks?
That would make sense. Why to drink, LT to throw? But how do you use it in your gun? Maybe only certain ones can be used in your gun. Okay, so...
Sir, anything else in that room, or...?
What, no? What did you see?
I guess I was just seeing the spray cans.
I mean, there is the bear. Okay,
bear.
By the way, another polish issue. Yeah, Alex will call it now. Another polish issue. I don't know if you noticed, but the music stopped and then it just left for like 15 or so seconds, and now it's back.
Okay, so, that's a major polish issue for me.
That is so there's like a 15-second gap of no audio at the end of the track, basically. What are these? They're flying.
Air, probably.
Air.
No, fire.
Oh, it could jump. Okay.
An upwards triangle with a dash is air.
Wait, where do you see these symbols you keep commenting on?
As they're being called in.
Oh. Huh. I'm just trying to think here. Let's try. I guess let's throw. Ah, that's not throwing. Wait, how do I throw? Okay. Oh, I see. I was like, it doesn't seem to be throwing it. This doesn't hurt me. Okay, it doesn't. The way you throw is you hold LT, and you aim, and then you let go, and that'll throw it. I was confused by that for a minute.
And I see you're not hurt by your own thing.
Yeah.
That's nice.
There's like hyenas. Actually, wait, it's not a bear, is it? It's hyena.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, it is hyena. Because there's like, look at these guys. That's a hyena guy. So that's a hyena. That's a hyena flag. So the hyena runs the mechanical floor, I guess. Yeah, now that I look at it, that is a hyena, not a bear. They look kind of similar in that style, though.
Hot-tempered equals fire.
Well, I don't know if this is fire. It's like evil water. Oh, you mean because I made a fire potion? Maybe. Oh.
No, because they made a fire elemental.
So the triangle means that fire enemies popping up? I wonder if this matters because of the potion types and all. Ow, I thought I killed that guy.
The inverted... Yep. Inverted plane triangle is water.
Okay.
Oh. Makes sense on why they look kind of crabbish.
The earth things look crabbish too, though.
Interesting character. Very, very speedy.
All over the place.
I don't know, I guess they like graffiti too. Does that say something? I can't quite tell.
It's hard to tell with it being on a pillar, partially.
We can't read graffiti.
Graffiti is almost impossible to read.
I can't. I mean, maybe it's their name or something.
It's like Honestly, I'm willing to bet that graffiti is just... It's purposely ultra stylized to the point of you can't read it.
Or it could be the character's name. Medallion.
Aliyah?
Currency using the... Oh, an actual currency. You can change medallions of items and knowledge in Marcel's shop. Okay.
Pretty big currency. Medallions are large, thick coins, basically, usually.
Not as tasty as the smaller coins.
I feel like there's
Way,
I feel like there's an unnecessary number of buttons. I have to hold LB to craft, and then after that I have to, while holding LB, have to then hold RT to craft. This is actually kind of weird. It's I understand hold button then press something, but it's hold button and then hold other button. Like literally, if I just tap this button, it doesn't actually do it. So while holding LB, I need to select something with the right stick and then also hold RT, and then I make the thing. Oh, I made multiple, I think. I held it down. It's kind of weird to have to hold down 2 buttons at the same time. At least I feel like it's weird.
Akalash is it saying, I guess?
So if I drink the fire potion...
Fire and earth would make sense from mechanology, yeah.
Oh! Apparently RB is a punch? They say punch. Try or drink melee. Wait. That's not... Is this an attack? That doesn't look like an attack.
That's a punch?
Oh, chest room or elixir room? I don't know. Let's find out what elixirs are, I guess. That's
Wait
probably,
a sec.
Actually, that's probably healing.
Is this a roguelike?
Yes, it is. I said so at the beginning.
Oh, I guess I wasn't. I was.
Derp?
I'm not good at this.
That was part of my intro. Okay, badges. Choose a badge. Of the smite, every 10 seconds smite an enemy. What does that mean? Last bullet of your magazine spites. That sounds better. I could shoot 6 shots faster than 10 seconds. After using a potion, smite 3 enemies. Let's do last bullet. Probably extra damage.
Strike the something health enemy for what, 7 damage? Was it?
Badges are lost when going back to the academy grounds. Make sure to test them all and find a combination that matches your playstyle. What was that? What was your question?
Oh no, I was just reading what Smite did in the upper right corner.
Gift it. Use a cauldron to bring ingredients to the Alchemy grounds. You can gift your fellow students ingredients to deepen their friendship and unlock new items. Just be aware that every student has different likes and dislikes. Okay, well...
Great, we're getting harvest.
The moment they... Oh, I can only place 1. Okay, I see. I was going to say that the moment I read that, I was like, well, okay, I won't be crafting potions then. I'm just going to dump them into cauldrons. But I guess you could only put 1 in a cauldron, so okay.
I think you also used your last potion just then.
Oh, the Y prompt for using this cauldron also acted to drink my drink. That's not very good.
Oh, that sucks.
You ever had that happen in a game where the game's like, you need to press this button that like shoots your gun or saying to interact with this thing, and you do it and it shoots your gun while interacting with the thing? That's basically what just happened there.
Oh no.
Again, polish issue.
That's not a polish issue. That's a normal, everyday, what the heck issue.
But I mean, this game is clearly demonstrating programming polish issues, and that's one of them. That's another programming mistake. Like the music is a programming mistake. Let's try something. What is Smite doing? Here's the last shot of my gun. Oh, that's 74 damage. 74 damage? Are you serious? Okay, that's pretty good.
No, I think it said it does 7 damage. It's just 4 was the normal damage you did.
Oh, okay. That's not an area to go to. At least I don't think so. Oh, I can go to it. If I can reach it. So it did 7 instead of 4? Is that what it said? Okay.
It's 7 and plus the normal 4 your shot does.
But I guess this is a melee attack. I'll test in the next grounded enemy, I guess. It doesn't look like one, but... Yeah, that's a melee! What the heck? It doesn't look like one, but alright.
Okay, these guys look definitely earth.
No, these guys are water. Notice how they're exploding.
When they're attacking us with acid?
Yep.
They do draw sulfur, though, for fire potions, so... but that also could relate to acid too.
I thought that said charcoal.
Maybe charcoal. Either way. It's kind of important to figure out what I can... Oh, I can break those. Okay. I need to figure out what objects I can break. I'd like to make a health potion, but the game didn't let me choose a potion at the start, so... Yeah, I don't know about this punch. This is... Yeah, so this is apparently a melee attack. It sure doesn't look like it, though. I guess I see his fist
Wind it up! Make it look like you're physically punching.
Again, another Polish issue where it's just like, I don't know if these... The animations are clearly a bit jank across the board. Right at the intro, by the way, I don't know if you saw when the cat pushed into us. The cat did a really janky pose and then went to another animation. Then when it switched back to our character like had to quickly pose outside of the normal standing pose to do another animation. It's like, like this level of polish would be maybe okay in an early access title, but this is not an early access title, so I'm just kind of like, what? Oh gosh, these guys are gonna kill me. Yep, dead. D-, no! That's okay.
No!
I'm learning. I think I just want health potions. That's what I want. There's gotta be a way to make health potions.
Something tells me those are going to be expensive to make. If I know roguelikes.
This is where your student life will come to... You have a bad habit of talking whenever there's narration for me to read. I just noticed this.
I'm sorry. Wait, why am I sorry?
I don't know. I don't even know why you're apologizing at this point. The Academy grounds is where your classmates gather after class. Making friends is a key part of student life. Like with this snaky guy. Every day, once you're ready for your next exam attempt, walk towards the tower's entrance. Okay. But yeah, I think the game's audio is definitely too low. Like, I've never had a game be this low, honestly.
I'm waiting for the cat to be our edgy rival or some shit like that.
Well, that's what they already were introduced as, I think. Like, I have randomly arbitrarily decided to be mean to you kind of person, so... Hello. Newt, okay. Oh, hey, you're the final student in our class, right? People are talking about you. You're the million entrance exam and tips guy, right? Well, not quite that many, but... Oh, you got like 2 eye colors.
Oh, he has heterochromia.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Newt. Well, actually, it's the same eye has both green and blue in it. So it's not exactly heterochromia. Nice to meet you. I'm Newt, and I cannot wait for mechanology class to start. One day, I'll be the best tinker in all of Alchemy, and I will be as successful as Miss Aquila herself. That's what the graffiti said. It said Aquila. It must have been. You arrived at the same time as Sita. She's super not friendly, dude. So watch for her. And if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask me. I've been here since yesterday, so I'm pretty much an expert. Yeah, you sound experienced.
See you, bootleg loser tails.
Okay, I wonder if he likes talk. If you find any stack bolts and such inside the tower, please come give them to me. Okay, well that was really... Okay. Sorry, I gotta go. Okay, so he likes bolts. Got it. I don't think I have bolts, but... What are static bolts? Oh, that's what static bolts are. So he likes bolts. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, sorry, Fair. You can talk now, honestly. It's fine. It's just... When I'm, like, stuck in intro text like that, like, for an area, like a cutscene thing, that's a good time for me to have...
I
understand.
All I could see with that box is just like, okay, it's like Tails, and it's just like, I'm gonna be a mechanist, and I'm like, okay, Tails.
Also, Bird. Peacock? Maybe? I don't know.
Herb!
So Burb there, and then of course there's big old lion with giant potion. I'm guessing these are statues of the... I'm guessing the teachers are boss fights and there's statues of them all over the place. That's what I'm thinking.
I was gonna say, I thought for a second they're like headmasters or something.
Yeah, they're probably the headmasters of each of the... I think every tower has, like, Tower 1 is mechanology, like the first tower floor is mechanology, so I think each floor is a class, basically. So mechanology, for starters. Also, I can't go past these...
I don't know how these are classes.
I can't go past these barriers, but it looks like there's going to be shops and stuff, and like that looks like a cosmetic store. I bet the game's unfinished. That's like a cosmetic store I'll later be able to see. And then over there is a soccer or a football field for some reason. Yeah, I don't mind that if this game is still in development, but I do mind that they're selling it outside of early access, though. Hi, you got wrecked to the tower, huh? As expected. I wonder if I hadn't gotten wrecked if she'd say something different. What's your problem? My problem? Other than having to share class with complete novices like you mean? My name is Sida. Don't you dare forget it. I like how she has a fishy, front thing. What is that thing? What's that thing that hangs from your waist in front of your crotch called? There's like fancy clothing has that sometimes. It's different from a loincloth, obviously.
Don't know.
Because it hangs in front of, like, your main... You have covering clothes, and then that hangs in front of your covering clothes. And I don't know what it's called. But,
if it's over the entire body, it's a tabard.
Yeah, I guess it's a tabard, then. My name is Sida. Don't you dare forget. I come from one of Alkeon's most important families. What is this hand motion? Have you ever had somebody just like rivaling you and being like really aggressive, and they just go like with their hand while they're aggressive towards you? Like, no, that's never happened. What is this hand motion? They look very foppish while doing it, though. They look like an angry bard or something.
I called that they are going to be a rival character.
I mean, good work, Sheikah. Pat. I mean, it was kind of like literally the most obvious thing ever. A Saturday morning cartoon would have less subtlety, so. But, yes, you're right. They are the rival character. They're important. Unlike you, I have Grand Alchemist blood within me. I am destined to be the #1 student in this academy. They're just, like, switching their poses. If I ever see you inside the tower, maybe I shall take the opportunity to practice some new dangerous potions. Okay, discovering. So you're bursting out of my way, Pipsqueak. Okay, I just sat down for some reason while you're talking. Alright. What would you like to do? What do you mean, what would you like to... After all that dialogue, like, I hate you, I'm gonna beat you up, I'm gonna throw dangerous potions. Anyways, what would you like to do? Like, it seems so randomly generic.
I don't think she's saying
Oh, maybe it's just like a game dialogue box. Just because we joined the academy at the same time doesn't mean we can be friends. Okay, what do you like, though? Get out of my sight! Get lost! I need to know what item you like. Tell me what item you like.
Tell me what you
what
like!
Are you looking at? Out of my way. I bet it's just random dialogue and I just can get the line. I probably have to figure out what she likes. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you... charcoal because it's as burnt as your personality. Don't even try giving me your trash. So, since she's always angry, I can't tell if she liked that or not. I'm guessing not, though. Wait, can I gift multiple things or just once? Oh, I can't.
Once.
No, just once.
Probably
okay.
just once.
Yeah. We have to figure out what she likes. So the other guy, just remember the other guy likes static bolts. Hello.
Tails like static bolts. Got it.
Look at this fat bird. Oh, I've heard a lot about you. Glad to finally make your acquaintance. I am Marcel, your reliable merchant. I see they've gone inside the tower. Is that the Oh, yeah, they are Kiwi. Did you perchance encounter any medallions? Medallions are the most important currency there is. In my shop, you'll be able to trade them with a plethora of commodities. I think you meant 4 plethora of commodities, but okay. If you want to get far in the tower, you'll need to upgrade your gear. Let's start with that potion gun of yours. Good luck with your next tower climb. If you need anything, come by my shop. Gave the ability to load potions into your base gun. Oh, okay, so that's why I couldn't do it before. Well, I prefer to do that, probably, in most cases. Gain access to the fountain room of the tower. Don't know what that is. Unlocks copper as a brewing ingredient. And access to the food room. That sounds good. There's quite a few things here.
My fat per
so we can unlock more stuff we can unlock more stuff in the academy later, too. Okay. So the fits will be lowered, I guess.
My fat per brain red cook shop. And I'm like, there's a chef?
I'll get the low potion thing. So X the low potion. Upgrades your basic attack with a new weapon with limited bullets. I think that's probably the way to play. Because distance seems important with the enemies, so... Throwing is fine, but you have to get a bit closer for that. Yeah, kiwis!
Kiwis are rare to see as a furry animal.
You don't really see kiwis in games in general. Not that I mind you. They're kind of cute.
I like the representation.
All right, let's try that again.
Okay,
For
now
that,
let's see some reptiles.
You know, before
Okay, it's still
Fair said I
it's
thought
still
it was
forcing me to take certain potions. That's a little rude still, but okay.
It's kind of all you've got.
Before Fair said it was kiwi, I thought it was a cassowary for some reason.
No, cassowaries have wattles.
Ah, true,
And
true.
these head crest things that makes them look kind of like dinosaurs.
I just thought they were a chicken at first before I realized you were probably right. Customized potions. What would you like to do? There we go. Okay. Okay, so I Huh. Nothing does anything except... I guess I can't change anything, but like it's not even letting me switch anything. It's very strange. I guess I can't customize. But the buttons don't... I think in a situation like this, I understand why the buttons don't let me... It doesn't let me move the buttons around because there's nothing to do, I guess, but I feel like it's better to let the player go ahead and press the buttons, but just have icons grayed out and they just give a little cancel sound or something. Bop, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, or something to let you know you can't do it.
I am interested in what copper will give us.
Well, it sounds like we can make an alternate recipe for some of these fire potions, but I'm guessing copper is harder to find, so I feel like we'd only do that if we really...
Copper... No, I feel like I know what copper will give us. I feel like copper is going to give us something more along the lines of electricity.
I mean, maybe.
Because copper is conductive.
But yeah, so the headmasters of each floor. So we start with hyenas. Kind of like I jumped through there. After last game we played, I just want to explore. That's probably not the focus here, though. So the cooldown on the dash is actually pretty short. Guess I should use it more. Can I lock onto... Oh, I can! So the game had a big tutorial, you know, but I just learned something extremely important. There is a lock-on. Oh, that makes a huge difference. Why did the game tell me there was a lock-on? That's like...
It's not like it's the most important part of 3D action games or anything.
It's not like it's the only way for me to shoot things while not getting hit sometimes, and I can actually like circle around so I not get it lost in its blind spot. Or get it into my blind spot, I mean. Yeah, this is like actually important. It really wants me to load a potion into the gun. That message won't go away until I do. Yeah, sure, here, let's craft that. And then there. 4 shots.
Oh, your gun changed.
Oh, I like that!
Oh yeah, it is a new gun.
It's more of a rifle now.
I'm
Remember,
not sure how I feel.
The,
I kind of both like
you can destroy the kegs.
Yeah. I kind of like and I both like and don't like how the melee pushes you back. Oh good. Oh good, I can't break them with melee.
Oh.
I'll come back. Once this gun is used. Well, that's that. Oh wait, I still have it. Wait, oh, it has several shots. It had more than 4. It had 3 rounds. It had 3 clips.
It looks like you might be able to charge your shots.
Wait, what? I thought I could go back.
Nope. It's a roguelike. You know how roguelikes work.
Wait, actually, hold on.
Oh, you've got your normal gun back.
It had 3 clips worth. I shot all 3 clips. Also, no. they just did a weird arbitrary thing where because I still had to pick up the chest there with the walls up until I picked it up, it didn't go away. It forced me to take the chest, and thus, yeah, I can go back now. So it's okay.
I guess
little
just to make sure that
arbitrary,
you get the chest.
Yeah.
Probably just to make sure you get it.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason I want to load potions into the gun is because, I don't know if you noticed, but it shoots really far. So, yeah, that's kind of good.
Though, in the example, it looked like when you load fire into it, it becomes more of a shotgun.
Then I could have it. Well, I mean, if I have more teeth to my weapon, then I won't mind approaching. Let's see.
No, that's a different weapon you could craft. That's a teeth gun.
Probably would hurt to shoot teeth.
A library.
Nobody's about it.
Oh. Who goes there? Oh, no, Al. Oh, he's a pretty cute owl, actually. Ah, you're not one of those creatures I've heard were safe in this room, but one must always double-check their sources. Anyway, I am Sigmund. It's great to meet your acquaintance. Nice to meet you. This is the library room. Fascinating, isn't it? I've read about this Academy's library here. One can find tomes that give powerful upgrades to your potions. Go on, give it a try. Whew, I suppose it's about time for me to go back outside. Enough adventuring for a day. Oh, I would have talked to him more. I guess I'll talk to him outside. There's a non-graffitied,
I love owls.
Interesting.
pretty rad looking.
Hot.
Of course, she's punkish.
Air or fire? I guess air since
Fire
did I load air into the gun before? I did, right?
You
Air,
loaded
yes.
air and it
Okay.
became like a pistol.
I really should. Yeah, let's make a fire potion though, and then load that into the gun. See what we get. That sure looks like a shotgun. Yeah, I like how the flasks kind of look like shotgun shells. Actually, look at that. See, they look like shotgun shells, but they're actually little flasks. That's
Cute
pretty
designs
cool.
in this.
I also
game.
like that it just randomly has candles on it for some reason. That's pretty cool. I think I will read the air tome because I think this has a total of 6 shots. The air tome, the air gun had a total of 12 shots though. This one though has this has 8 shots, so it's still pretty good. And this has 4 clips of 2, and the other one had 3 clips of 4. So mileage may vary, I guess. Well, you know what? Actually, I'll read the fire tome. Let's see. Drink for your bullets explode on impact. That does sound useful. Can I look at the other book? Let's see. Charge can be held infinite. Oh, wait. I wasn't using the air gun right. I didn't know you could charge it.
I thought you could. I saw the meter thing going up, and I'm like, huh.
I was a little underwhelmed by its damage. That explains a lot. Actually, I might prefer that. Actually, now that I know that, if it could do more damage, then let's get that. Plus, if you could hold the charge infinitely, that means I could bide my time. Okay. I will still chest out the shotgun, but yeah. So let's send back, I don't know, that.
Dandelion.
Sure, why
Maybe
not?
some gold?
Well, we haven't sent back a flower. Wait, did we have a flower sent back? I don't remember. Whatever, we'll send back gold later. If I live long enough, maybe we'll run into another culture.
Alright, I will be right back. It is time to feed the kitties.
No swimming. Okay. Yeah,
Don't swim.
that just gets rid of them. Oh, it also catches them on fire. Okay, cool. Yeah, because of the explosion thing. That definitely made sure to work in them. What does it feel like when I break the barrels with my fist? They aren't dropping items. Oh, never mind. It finally did. It's just rare, I guess. Yeah, shotgun's cool
Feel like
and
it's
all, but
more common.
since it's a roguelike where you have to watch your health, I feel like a shotgun isn't the smartest way to go, but it could work, though. Oh, come on, if I killed it. The last shot didn't quite... I think the shot has... I think there's some damage variance with my shots. I'm not paying attention to the numbers, but... I think that's why that bullet can kill some of them sometimes, but other times not. Oh, an apple! +2 max health. Oh, nice.
I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome
The homing
back.
shots are a little dangerous, but since they attack so slowly, I feel a little safer dealing with the other guys first. Yeah, this is way better with lock-on. I can actually dodge without completely canceling out what I'm doing. Now I can actually sidestep. That's important. Air. Fires a cloud that seeks and damages enemies on full charge. Oh, yeah. Well, let's just keep powering into that. It randomly offered an air upgrade, so sure. Let's see.
Book.
By the way, I'd like to know, you have to hold down RT to craft a potion. But if you continue to hold it down, you just immediately craft another one. Again, why is that not a button press? If that was a button press, it would not only be easier to do, but also safer. Because I could just press the number of times I want potions, but if you hold down the button too long, if you have bad reflexes, you'll craft an extra potion, basically. We go to the shop or the library?
You know, stop.
Let's see what the sharp's got, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I assume this uses the corks. I think the corks are an in. Corks are for in run currency, and the medallions are for out of run currency, I think. Or did we keep the corks between run? I'm not actually sure.
You started with 0, so...
In this run, I started with 0? Okay, they don't save. Because they did have a little flavor text saying, like, oh, extra corks can be kept in their lockers. And it's like, maybe they mean this. Can I place them in the
And
locker?
hey, a cauldron.
There is a cauldron, too. I'll put that. I'll send back a cauldron. I again drank a potion. I'm really annoyed by that. I need to remember to not have potions when I use the cauldron, or maybe if I very lightly tap Y, I'll avoid that. But yeah, wait, once again, I used one of the potions I made, which is annoying. I guess I'm faster, though. May as well see how the effect works. It's about to run out. It lasts for a fair bit, like 30 seconds. And now I'm slower again. Am I slower? Did that actually change my speed? Didn't really feel like it.
Nope.
Then what did
I don't think so.
I thought drinking that
I think it
potion
just
made me
changed the
fast.
melee attack.
Oh, okay. Smite an enemy every 10 seconds. Increase ingredient drop chance. Okay, that could be good. Restore health or gain a random badge. Okay, well, I can't buy this, even though I'd like it. So, I'll get the random badge. Consecration badge. Dash through an enemy, smites them. I mean, okay, I guess. Smite the lowest health enemy for 7 damage. That's how that works. So, it's specifically 7 damage in this case. Okay. Corks are inferior, but I shall partake in this economy as well, of course. My friend, oh, so good to see you. Okay. Okay. So, supposedly we can charge up the shots. Let me, Yeah, okay. I got my bullets. Oh, okay, on top of me? That's great. I'm down for that, I guess.
Ooh, hefty damage.
Oh, whoops, I fell fledge. Yeah, pretty good. And it's definitely good for long range, so.
And we were definitely zooming around there.
I would appreciate if I could switch between my normal weapon and the special weapon, though. If I'm like, I want to conserve my shots for a later fight or some other enemy. Or if I always want to switch to my normal gun so I can hit the other stuff, like around the arena. So it feels... But it actually completely replaces your gun for a while, so you can't actually do that. Actually, let's test something. If I load another potion... Dang it! I wasted 3 shots. I was worried if it would stack on the other 3 shots. It does not. It completely replaces the current gun. So if you have 3 shots left in the same gun you're going to reload, you lose those 3 shots. So good. It was good to know. I had to check. Okay. Whoa, I'm really fast for some reason. What happened here? Well, seriously. Whoa,
Yeah, I noticed that.
Maybe the air gun does that too somehow. I mean, I don't mind that effect. That's good. There's an effective range for the post. Is there an effective range? I don't think so. I mean, I know that you're probably saying that because sometimes I shot an enemy and I one-shot it, and sometimes it didn't. That's because there's a damage variance. I do almost perfectly its health bar worth of damage. So sometimes I'm killing it, and sometimes the damage variance is just underneath their health bar amount, and sometimes it's just over it. That's what's happening, I think. Can't break those. Okay, well. Whatever. It was just one shot. Oh wait, you're deflecting me. I don't like that.
It's got a shield.
Oh! I did not understand that you're charging a laser with that. Oh, okay, you're a little... What? Okay. Because there's 2 ways he can use his laser attack. Uh-huh. Because there's 3 ways you can use this laser attack, not 2. Alright. I gotta say that he felt a little too tanky for not a boss, but okay. I guess he was kind of a sub-boss, but... Leave the effects range for the gun type. Well, what if that's the case, how can you tell? How can you tell what the effective range is? If you're right about every gun having a different effective range, that would be an atrocious design choice if they didn't provide some sort of indicator as well to let you know where it is. So is there an indicator on screen that tells me my effective range? Because if not, then either they did a horrible design choice or you're wrong. I can't tell which one. I could go back to the shop, but I'm gonna go to the meeting room. Hello, Esther. Whoops.
Hello,
I bumped the trigger and threw my other air potion. Oh, well, whatever. It made a field. That's kind of neat. I'm kind of getting the impression that I shouldn't have potions on standby because I can accidentally lose them multiple ways. Both my fault and the game's fault. This field's lasted a while. Does it do anything? I'm not really sure.
It probably, like, draws enemies inside.
I've got a bunch of random ingredients, and I could spend more... I could spend a ridiculous number of corks for more ingredients. I feel like that's kind of too many for that, but okay. Yeah, effective range, huh? Oh, boss room. Okay, we're gonna fight the hyena.
Fight the
You know what?
yin!
I'm going to test something, even though I shouldn't probably do this, but I'm going to test something. Okay, craft. Actually, I should craft a bunch because, you know, boss. But I want to see, can I... I'm going to tap the button. And place this. Confirm. Okay, I tapped the button as lightly as possible. The drink button, and I did not drink it. But if you hold down the button as you leave the cauldron, you will drink a potion. If you tap it as light as you can, it's okay, but otherwise, yeah.
They gotta fix that.
Basically, if you release the button very quickly, very, very quickly, you gotta flutter it. Then you won't have a trigger. Yeah, they gotta fix that.
We should probably load before we start the fight.
Okay, so I think I understand what the tornado does.
Okay,
The
just check
tornado
this,
basically, I think, sucks enemies inside your range.
Okay. Okay, here's Aquila. Baha! Congrats on getting this far. The name's Aquila. But you should already know that. Okay. Every one of us teachers have our own floors. This room here is the very top of the mechanology floor. If you want to keep on climbing and go to the other floors, you're gonna have to defeat me in battle. Where's that potion gun? Let's see what you got. Okay. Okay, I guess I had to dodge that. Oh, another thing I just noticed is when I'm charging the gun, I can fly. Huh.
I kind of like it.
Doing good so far. Let's see how I do my bots. Nah. Oh, you're gonna force me to, aren't you?
Oh, homing shots.
I don't know. If there is an effective range, I don't know what it is. I think range is definitely serving me well, though. Okay.
You do like sniper rifles, right?
Great. Piercing! Yeah, this is the best weapon. I was wondering. With how it shoots, I was wondering. What was your question?
You do like sniper rifles, right?
I mean, technically. Yeah, that enemy is way easier to defeat when you have... Oh, ow. One thing I don't like is the charge has absolutely no volume that lets you know when it's charged. And it's like... Oh, gotta go teach class now. Ugh, she was in mid-attack when I finished her off. Am I okay? She kind of slammed down on me during that. Let's fight longer next time, Kay. I think because of the confusion, I got a weird camera shot, too. Alright. My eyes are up here. 1650. Did I get hit by that last attack she did? I wonder if I did. Or was that just my health? Well, I made it either way. Oh, hi. Just what are you doing here? Go ahead.
I think that last hit didn't hit you.
That's good. I was kind of feel like this game is unpolished enough that it could have. I realize I'm just literally a non-education professional, says Mondo, but I feel like the school doesn't follow proper procedures. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get to class. Also, Esther says Friday game was good. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear you had it. I forgot about your Friday game.
I like the fish robe.
Oh, so Essler went... Well, we were talking about that earlier. I'm trying to discuss what it was. I guess it's a tabard. They probably should readjust the animation, though, because it's kind of clipping into her pants.
Also, the fish is a different color than on her sprite.
Yeah, I just noticed that. It is a different... Okay, so they redesigned the character at some point, but forgot to change one of the assets. Again, what is it with the lack of polish here? I just defeated Miss Aquila. She must have gone easy on you. Ha, I get it, since you're so weak. Anyway, congrats joining the big leagues. It's crazy it took you this long to defeat her. That was the second time. It might be about time for me to stop going so easy on you. Instead of scoffs at you, walks up the stairs towards her next floor. Oh, I didn't realize we had freckles. That's kind of cute, actually.
That look you have, though.
That luck.
We look. Why did we look constipated?
I
think that was more of a sneering glare, like, you bitch.
I like how that. I like that. That's your interpretation of the steering face. I'm like, oh, you're constipated. Like, okay, hello, dude. Phew, I did it. I like a break for continuing.
You thought sneering, and I thought constipation.
So, Esther, you actually crashed for a nap. I'm surprised you don't normally nap, Esther. That's very unusual. Hope it helped you. Basic attacks have a 10% chance to apply poison. That sounds kind of useful.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Or I can gain more corks per encounter. When they say encounter, does that mean each enemy I defeat or each encounter I finish? Because that latter is less impressive. But...
Oh, Esther crashed.
I didn't nap, just crashed. Oh, I see.
I hope you're okay.
Wait, no, he did. I mean, he did. I mean, I say nap because you had your game and then you went to bed and it's been. Well, I guess. I mean, it's been like 5 hours of it. That's still technically a nap, but you crashed in the sense that you just had to lay down. Is what you mean? I'm gonna do basic attacks. I wonder if it probably doesn't apply to the air gun, but drink from fountain. Oh, finally a heal.
You can also.
Thank you, weird demon that healed me.
You can also sit down on the benches.
Uh-huh. Okay, there you go. I did it. I knew it would do nothing, but why not try?
Yeah. I like it when your character is allowed to sit.
I mean, it feels a little pointless in this game, but yeah. If there's a reason to sit and wait, if there's a reason to sit down, or you get some camera angle or something cool. Challenge. Bosses still deal more damage. All enemies have a chance to receive an elemental shield. Using the correct element against the shield does bonus damage. Enemies have a chance to explode whenever you... I'm going to choose that, because I'm staying away from the enemies. They can explode all they want. So now we're on the biology floor. Cue more jokes. Whoa! Oh, my cover died. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Okay, now I like how I chose the explosion option, and now there's enemies that will not get out of my face. Good. Nothing says biology like Megama. Dracocadus.
Dragon Dog!
Dragon Dog?
Of course it's you, Cloud. Of course it's you.
I guess it's even with that. Again, lack of polish. You could have just created wall divots. Alright, well, whatever. Doesn't that one's even worse on this side. You guys see what I pointed out?
It's not even centered.
Like nobody's. Oh, you're right. It isn't. It was centered beyond the line, basically. Oh no, it is. It's centered to the black part, but yeah, it's not. It's not centered in the room. It's not centered in the hallway. This game clearly has some work put into it. Like the animation, the models are good, but it's like I can very much tell that. Stay away! Stay away! Stay away! I can very much tell that we're having like. Sonic! No, stop!
Whoa! Armadillos!
Also, I can't shoot up the stairs, which is actually incredibly obnoxious. Ow. You know, it'd be nice if they made a sound before they charge, not during. But, okay. Their explosion isn't very big, at least. Okay. I do feel like there's a lacking of sound in some situations here. I should probably be loading potions. They are definitely more powerful than the basic attack.
That's a lot of wood.
That was worse than the worst one last time.
What the hell?
Wow.
Well, I guess I'll jump on this side because it's so clearly angled on the other side. Yeah, this kind of demonstrates to me that they have they put work into the game, but they put no polish in. And again, I will criticize this quite heavily because this is not an early access game. It's released fully. Oh, hello. Also, the little gliding things I can do is really cool, actually. Because like, there's an armadillo, but I'm not worried about it as much. Well, God, this guy's really durable. Actually, hold on. Okay. Now that I have the room to... Oh, gosh, that sticks around. All right, got it. I feel like there's a lot of attacks.
Why does it have mortar shells?
Whoa, I didn't know how to melee attack. Too bad it hit me right before I killed it. 4% extra damage on my health.
Yeah, you do have a melee attack.
Yeah, I do, yes.
Yeah, it's a weak-ass
melee
little
attack.
punchy punch.
You do realize this is not a game you want to get in melee range, though. It's definitely a desperation attack, is what I'm trying to say. In most cases. I mean, you can power it up with
It's
potions,
like
but...
I'm sorry, I had to.
do not decease. I'm probably gonna decease. Well, let's see where we go.
Do not decease. Do not
Oh,
decease!
we're gonna have to fight Cinna, aren't we? Force Cinna rune. Can I just shoot it from here? Wait, actually, is this a boss room?
Oh,
God
great.
damn it,
Full
cinnamon!
badges would be a shame somewhere to take them. You're gonna totally take them because you're gonna take it from me and be really proud of yourself, even though you actually did not earn them whatsoever. Yep, there I go. Also, you know why I died there? I was flying towards her, locked onto her, and then she instant teleported behind me, which caused me to slightly change direction and fly into the fire. Because forward became 180 degrees all of a sudden, without warning. Because I didn't know she was going to teleport. Yay!
Also, you are apparently timed.
Why is there a level thing that isn't... There's an experience bar, but it never goes up. So yeah.
I guess you haven't picked up the Stardust.
I guess so, or maybe... Yeah, I guess maybe that's why. Uh-huh. 1 to 2. I guess that was our first official day, since the other run was, like, tutorial run. That was really scummy, though, because I hadn't really...
Oh,
I didn't really... Okay, I have stuff now? Okay, more mission stuff. Alright.
You do have some normal classes.
Interact with statue. Grand Alchemist Goldmane, the first alchemist to brew a 1 kilometer potion. The beast never saw that coming. Okay, this seems a little... Seems like compensating, but alright. I mean, yeah, it's big, but why? Whatever.
Well, if it's a big beast.
Oh yeah, I do. Okay, they took off the trading wheels. I can go over here and
Just want to know where they got a bottle that big.
that ball barely moved. What the heck? There.
Get in there. Yay.
This is impossible. Is there a high score? Oh, now I kick it really far. Okay. Double score! Because if it bounces off the goal, you get 2 points. Yeah, I don't know. This game kind of is like... It feels like this is a good alpha demo. You know, like, it feels like a good alpha demo. Or maybe an average beta. Interact with
Dickman
door.
has some...
Scary growls on the other side. Oh no.
It's not as overwhelmingly difficult as a lot of roguelikes I've seen.
I don't know. I kind I feel like it's easy to take damage with the game but mainly because of lack of polish. Again, it's lack of polish that gets me. Like, I feel like enemies should probably make some sounds, some extra sounds, so I know what's going on when they attack by. And then they don't make those sounds, so then I have less tails to work with. Again, it feels like they just haven't added some sounds. And this is a very large area to explore with very little reason to do so. Oh.
Well, at least it can shoot, and... Well, okay, the only roguelike that's really shallow.
Yeah, it's weirdly shallow. Guess only canoes can arrive there.
But yeah, my main roguelike I have for, in terms of what I can... Frame of reference, that's what I'm looking for. Is, Hades, so...
Seems like there's secrets and device on his workbench. Hey, new guy. Okay, hi. Could you help me with something real quick? Thanks, dude. Have you heard of the Alchemy Tinkering Contest? It's a mechanology tournament that happens once a year at the Academy. It's hosted by Miss Alchemy herself. It's happening soon and I really want to win, so I'm practicing super hard. And so here's my latest invention. Turret Pal. Okay, I'm sorry to say, but that was already at the tower. It's not, you didn't really invent it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to mimic the turret enemies that can be found in the tower, just, more friendly. That's not... It's not an invention if you copied somebody else's work. But okay.
It's an invention if you copy... It's an invention if you copy someone else's work and improve it.
I mean, just make it... So you want to make it... Is it an improvement to take a designed weapon enemy that can shoot at you because it's a turret and be like, I'm going to make that. But I'm not going to make it shoot. Okay, what is it doing now? It's a turret. It's a turret, and it doesn't shoot, so what's the point? I mean, does it even move on its own? I guess it does, because I think those turret enemies can move. So I guess it can move around. Hope Miss Aquila thinks it's cool. I don't know. I don't think that's cool. It sounds kind of lame, honestly, buddy, but alright. Well, anyway, I need some help tightening some of the big bolts. Grab a wrench. Okay, sure. I guess I agree. Yeah, I look so awkward. You can do work on the turret pal for a while. By the way, are we a rodent? We are, right?
Yeah.
I can't quite tell the tail tuft. The tail tuft makes me unsure what we are. Isn't there a rodent that has... Yeah, a jerboa? Is that it?
Jerboa.
Maybe that's it. Yeah. Okay, work on it. Seems to be going well. Hey, watch out! Alright. Oh, blew up. No, not again! Kella's here. Hey, did I just hear an explosion? Is everyone okay? Oh, she's very concerned for her students. Akila! Yeah, we're both okay. Oh my god. What an Alkian happened here? I mean, it's okay. It was just a small explosion. Look, the table's fine. Everything's fine in the area. There's not anything. I'm gonna say it was my fault. Dude! Bah! Really? Wow! That's, unfortunate. Stuff like that happens all the time in ecology. Just be more careful next time. Okay, she doesn't look like somebody who would care that much about explosions, but she does care about her students getting hurt, I guess. Akila leaves, but you can hear her laughing under her breath as she walks away. I think that's enough for today. Thanks for the help, dude. There's like friendship meters, so I figured I'd do the option that like covered for him. Mech pals unlocked. The new set badges are available. Okay, cool. Oh, I guess friendly turrets that follow you around. That could be useful.
Hell yeah!
Quick tip: if an explosive bot runs toward you, just dash out of the way. They'll explode by themselves, and you don't have to worry about them. Took a while to figure that one out. Let's give him a gift. I don't have the boltsy ones because they're later, but I'm gonna give him this. Is this for me?
He might.
Thanks, dude. I gave him charcoal. He seemed to like it. It's not his favorite, but I think he took it. What were you suggesting?
Gold.
Oh yeah, I guess maybe. Also, that's weird. I'm not supposed to be able to fire. Oh, I can fire this area because of the dummies. She wasn't concerned about the explosion. Well, she was concerned if somebody got hurt. Oh, okay. Aster, hey you over there, hey.
Barrett!
Finally, someone that'll listen. I need to tell this crazy story to someone. I don't think so, by the way. I think it's laid out. Okay,
I
so
think that might be a lemur.
Yeah, lemur's
That's a lemur.
That's lemur energy, absolutely. I was idly walking to class when I spotted a mysterious figure inside this magic crystal ball here. I think it's a legendary astrology relic made to stare into the cosmos and channel its energy into one's alchemy. It's pretty cool. Come on, pal, take a look inside it. Okay, start. Oh, here we go. Star points. I still don't know how to level up though. Scholar, constellation of scholar grants immense boons to your knowledge and combat skills and alchemist. This star tree improves improvements to your speed, base gun, and potions. Oh, base gun. Okay. This one, health, healing, resistance, and revival. Interesting. Tinkerer. Improvements to starting equipment, bad choices, and shop prices. Okay. Let's see about this. Okay, and it's a skill tree for 3 different skill trees. So, bigger magazine for the base weapon, 1+ magazine. Unexciting but useful. Extra reserve ammo for the potion gun. That, however, is definitely worth going for. Extended drink duration. Okay. When you craft a potion, gain another one. That's definitely useful. Increased damage to bosses and mini bosses. That sounds really useful. Potion upgrade point. What does that mean? Oh, does that just mean every potion starts with 1 upgrade? Faster movement speed, faster reload, potion upgrade point. I assume that's what that means. Okay, I'm gonna do bigger magazine. Alright, I did it. I still wonder how to get more star points. Total star points 1 of 15. 15? Huh. I guess there's 15 points to spin across this whole thing. Okay. Start the run with corks, start the run with badge, gain more stardust. That could be obviously useful too, but it's a bit far to get there. Start the run with some ingredients. Start the run with a bunch of food. I mean, that sounds good. Get a discount at the tower shop, gain badge rerolls, start the run with a potion upgrade. Oh wait, no, there's a potion upgrade. Huh. Gain an extra potion slot on the potion wheel. That also sounds useful. But also, wait, start with a potion upgrade. Then what is are these that too? Or do they do something different? Huh, I'm not sure, because this just says potion upgrade point, but this says start the row of potion upgrade. Are those the same thing, just worded with a different sentence? I don't know. Shrug. You're still here. I have a fairly deadly trap. Thanks for testing it out. You're welcome, Lemur. By the way, I've introduced myself. My name is Aster. I'm the most fantastical and magical musician in all of Alkion. Always economy. I guess I could go for economy. But I don't even know how to get Stardust yet. I'll be seeing you around, pal. Make sure to upgrade your alchemical synthesis every so often in the crystal ball. Okay, I get more items in Marcel's shop. I don't know who that is yet. But alright, got it. What'd you like to do? I want to play a trading card game with you. You have some. The capital is so noisy. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a gift of gold, I guess.
Gold.
I would say the dandelion.
A present, so cool. He seemed okay with that. If you keep talking, they might tell you what they like. Maybe.
I think they only give you one interesting thing to say per run.
Maybe. What did I give her last time? I gave her charcoal.
Yeah.
You guys said give her gold, so there. Why would I want your leftovers, loser? Well, that's a different line. I don't know if she hated that more or less than the other thing. It's going to be really hard to tell of her. I can also gift to this guy, so I guess have a dandelion. Oh, thanks. Leave it over the counter and I'll look at it later. I don't think he cared that much.
I think you would have liked gold.
Well, yeah, probably, actually. I'm out of
Yeah,
that
she
now.
obviously wants fish.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if there's
Can you
fish,
even
though.
get fish?
I mean, it's whatever's an ingredient, so... I can't look at the ingredient list right now, though. Oh, I see. Fountain Room is healing. Copper is a brewing ingredient. Reset skills on your skill trees. Unlocks the garden, the academy grounds. Access the food room of the tower. Access the medallion room. Wait, medallion room, that's what we're spending, right? So if there's a medallion room in the tower, that means I get more medallions. I think.
That's true. I don't know.
That, again, always economy, as Esther says. Let's unlock that.
Wait, fishing boat?
Yeah. I guess I can see what that does. A
So
bonus
there
stock to the
is-
Academy. Okay,
there is fishing.
we just checked how shallow the water is. That could not get here. That would run aground. There, you got the axolotl now. Is lean. Oh hi, you're the guy that sits behind me in class. That's Aster, right? I've been so busy exploring the academy, I haven't had time to introduce myself. I'm Lean, by the way. I just came back from a fishing trip. It was quite the challenge to maneuver. Is that how you spell maneuver? That's a weird word. The boat of my own.
In non-American English, yeah.
Okay. I'll see you around. Gotta take all the fish to the cafeteria. You have met a new student. I have. Okay, there is, like, literally fish. So she probably wants that. And actually, yeah, I guess there is literally... Wait, no, literally fish? Would the cat like the fish, or would she like the fish? She literally fishes. Here, have this for sailing or something. A drift sea flower. Wow, thanks! Did you know? If you make a wish and blow it into the wind, your wish is sure to come true. I think she liked that. I think she likes that flower. Okay. She likes the dandelion. Can you feel the wind? It's quite relaxing, don't you think? Yeah, she likes wind. Okay. I mean, she's sailing, so it makes sense. So can I fish, or did that just unlock somebody to talk to and gift stuff? I think that's all it did. I also was wondering if I could fish, but...
I want to eat fish.
It appears they have that covered, so I guess I don't need to. You want to eat fish? You should eat some fish.
Oh no, now I'm craving fish.
There's clearly a... Oh, the food person... That would unlock here. Sigmund is something new to share if you find him. Where is Sigmund? There he is. Oh yeah, him. Hello there. Good to be back outside after the grueling tower, who? I couldn't help but notice. Back in the library, you only look through the fire and air tomes. Have you not been taught other recipes? There's more. Oh, there's many more. We have lightning, earth, ice. Worry not. I'm always after helping my fellow students with their academic pursuits. This here scrolls the water recipe. With it, you can brew the great water potion. It's quite incredible you would even set foot in the tower without this trusty potion. Marcel would normally have you pay medallions, but please just take it. It's a gift. I wish you the best of luck for your next climb. And again, it's great meeting you. Oh, cool. Thanks. What does it do? Okay, don't worry about it. Just tell me that it's super important, but not tell me what it actually does. Got it. Thanks for that. Can you tell me what it does?
That's for us to,
I guess.
That's for us to find out, I suppose.
Beware the flying balls from the herbology floor. Once you defeat them, they'll pop down on the ground. If you don't defeat them again, they'll get back in the air. Okay, got it. Like a pea hat.
That's a very close-up shot.
Yeah. Ooh, thanks, I suppose. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Know what to do with this item. Okay, he doesn't care about the fire. I don't know what he would like. Oh, secret table. Nobody allowed. I guess let's go do another run. Oh, there's also the garden over here. Key's locked. Looks like it requires a key. Okay. I do have 3 more medallions. I just remembered. It like pulled me away from the shop, which, by the way, a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Let's see. I can get something else. Actually, let's see who this character is. Let's unlock the garden. Okay. Belladonna. Oh, hi, a new face in the garden. I thought so, a bat. Oh, that's actually quite cute.
What?
Hello, my name is Belladonna. It's good to finally meet you properly. Oh, look at her little animation. Again, I feel like this is one of those games where some of the team members are really good at what they're doing, but then the programmers are kind of not putting things together right. That's kind of how it feels. Like the lack of polish, the lack of like mechanically, it's programmed kind of poorly. Animations don't transition very well. I feel like. You know, the other stuff we saw, like how you can use a potion while trying to send back ingredients because the button press counts for that too if you do more than tap it. Just like it's really there's a lot of jankiness, but at the same time, like there's a lot of work put into stuff like the bottles. Also, Esther says cutie. Yeah, I think she's cute too. Peter says she's food too. Oh no, why does Peter want to eat specifically her? That's kind of funny. Let's see here. This is where I spend most of my time.
That was the axolotl.
Beautiful place. Oh, that was for the axolotl. Oh, okay, fair enough. I think she's cute though too. I don't know. She's very shy. There is such a beautiful place. A beautiful place. I love being surrounded by nature. I hope you enjoy it too. You met a new student. I seem very happy about that. Very ecstatic. Okay, she's pretty easy to figure out. I think I'd probably give her plants and she'll be happy.
She seems a little chubby.
She does seem a little chubby. Miss Akela is a bit reckless. She's always so scary when she asks for a duel inside the tower. Each of you missed one of Peter's messages. I'm sorry, Peter! Peter says she looks tasty. She wants fish. Peter says she's food too. Each of you missed one of the... Wait, so Fair missed the fact that Peter was in fact talking about the bat, and I just missed the fact that Peter was also talking about the axolotl. I see.
I knew that Peter was talking about the bat.
Oh, okay. But yeah, she is cute. I like her. I like how shy emotions work well with wings. It kind of mixes well. It's a shame that unlocking these areas doesn't do anything besides just give you a character to gift things to. I was hoping it would also give me some random extra thing. What's this? You know medallions to throw into the well. Okay, well there is a wishing well up here. What? Whoa! Why did I do a trick? I don't know what happened there. I don't think she'll care for this, but I'll give her some charcoal. Oh, from me? Thanks. Okay, she was neutral to it. To be fair, can charcoal be used for some plant stuff? I feel like.
It can be grounded up to be fertilizer.
Like, can it serve as a fertilizer? I feel like it can add some nutrients to soil. I can't remember though.
I would hope so, because whenever a forest burns down, a new forest springs up to take its place.
Yeah, that creates a lot of charcoal. I mean, all charcoal is just burnt wood, so. Oh. So. Yeah,
I bet once you get
I would prefer knowing what the water potions do, but I guess I just gotta test. What's that?
I bet you get to choose once you get 5 potions total.
Probably.
Let's take a look at...
This doesn't tell you... This just tells you... It takes gold and water, which I assume water will start showing up now, but... Okay, I think there's... Hold on. I knew it! If I switched to mouse. Oh, I don't know how to actually move things in here. Okay, so if I'm on controller, it's weird, but if I'm on mouse... I wonder if the controller controls are kind of messy on this game, and maybe if you played on mouse and keyboard, maybe you would have less issues. Because look, I can mouse over things now. Sort of. Yeah, look at this. Like, it's actually functioning properly instead of just being stuck with a controller. So charcoal applies burn, deals 1 point... So we actually can see what stuff does now, see? So if we unlock copper as an ingredient, we can get an additional effect for our fire potions. So instead of increasing drink duration, they'll do something else.
Night, Essler.
Oh, good night, Esther.
Night, Essler.
And good night, Peter, too. You guys have a good sleep. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hi, Sabachi.
Hello, Sabachi.
Aw, for wrap some peppy for one. Aw, thank you. Stop. So
wait,
yeah,
Esther's a ferret?
What's that?
Esther's a ferret?
Esther has a ferret. For him as well.
Ooh, Duke.
Duration. Orbs dropped by wet enemies heal the player. If picked up, orbs will disappear after 6 seconds. Okay, well, okay, so water potion involves healing. That makes it a priority. Healing. So it sounds like I shoot the enemies, they get wet, and then I get healed for that, basically. Okay, there's like no sound opening that door. That unnecessarily tall door makes no sound. I don't. The fact this game is unpolished is not itself a problem. The fact this game is unpolished and also fully for sale that's the problem. That's where the problem is. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe the Oh, okay. Well, I can learn about people. All the people I've interacted with, I assume. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, okay. Wait, we can see what people like here. I just realized. So, the relationship level, she likes gold. She likes the medallions, rather. I guess my relationship level is very low with them. Oh, I think I need to fight them to raise a relationship? And win, probably? She likes... So, Isleen likes... plant, I guess. These are just general symbols, I guess. I already got 2 hearts of him because I helped him. Oh, wait, no, this is like... Oh, wait! If you raise the relationship level, you get stuff at these heart levels. The loves and hates are at the bottom. The top bit is not what they need, it's what they give you if you raise the hearts.
So check with Isleen. I think we found her love.
So, okay, the items I gave Cinna and she was all mad about, apparently she didn't hate either of them, though. She just is mad. And we only know Newt's because he told us. We know nobody else's loves or hates, though. We have not actually hit any loves or hates, besides knowing Newt's.
Interesting. Isleen had a... Isleen, we got a heart from Isleen by giving her the dandelion.
I guess she likes that. I don't know, maybe they have to specifically tell us for us to know what they love or hate. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are.
I think now that we have the water element, I think we're gonna get a lot more water stuff.
I'm gonna check something real fast. I always want to double check this. So this game, yeah, like I said, this game did not release in early access. It just released in release. Game is released now, November 6th. And it has very positive ratings, but it's $20, and I feel like I feel like it's kind of okay, but at the same time, also I think this game is really meant. I'm gonna switch to mouse and keyboard because I feel like it's not meant for controller, and we'll see how things work on mouse and keyboard. I just have to relearn all the buttons. It's okay though.
And it's disappointing.
Tab to... Yeah, see, this makes more sense, too. The crafting thing. Feels better with that. Okay. I mean, it wasn't bad, but yeah. It's obviously easier to aim on controller, on keyboard, I mean, mouse and keyboard. So, we'll just run with this for a bit. Oh. Well, I'm not currently aware of how you... Okay, R to load, right-click to throw, drink with Q. Okay. Also, I just realized I have no idea how you lock on enemies in this mode. I'm trying to figure that out. How do we lock onto an enemy? What do you guys think? Give me some button suggestions before I die.
Maybe you can find it in settings?
Maybe. But if that was the same as... Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Nope, it's just not listed here. There is one. If you press the, what did I find on the gamepad that did it? I think it's pressing in the right stick. Here, hold on. Yeah, it's pressing in the right stick. Locks on. So, I mean, was there an option that said right stick? Let's see. No, it's just it's all the face buttons and stuff. It's all the buttons, but not the stick press-ins. So, what is the lock-on for this? It's not right-click, because that throws a potion.
Or worse, is it only for controllers, because controllers are harder to aim?
Hopefully not.
Okay, F is interact, E is punch, shift is that. What about Q? What about...
I was wondering if middle mouse was it too.
I tried that. I tried middle mouse and it didn't do anything. The mouse wheel as a whole does nothing, it seems. I'm just trying some buttons while not dying. I need an enemy to lock on to, you see, so... Maybe it is controller exclusive, but that's kind of dumb if so.
Eh.
Oh, that's convenient. Right, I can have him just break this for me. Right. They explode after a second. Interesting.
They're bubbles. They pop.
So maybe there just isn't one then. Very strange if that's the case, though. Well, anyways. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is a bad game, but I would say that it feels... It's $20 for this unpolishedness. I don't know. I feel like they should have released this in early access to 10. That would have been fair.
Yeah. I could.
As it is right now, I'd pay maybe 15 for it, but not the full 20.
Yeah, it kind of rubs me the wrong way. I can see potential here. It's just... There's nothing quite as bad as launching your game early. Whoa! 4% extra attack speed, plus 2% extra, plus 2 health, plus 2 max health, and also like some other thing. I got a bunch of stat stuff from that chest. Wow. Like a lot. Okay.
Alright, it is getting late, and I should get going.
Alright, good night to you, Fair.
Night.
See ya.
See you
Bye.
later. I'm gonna check things. I'm just kind of... It's here. We've released the game. 20% launch discount. We have a petition running on makeshift to craft Newt and Plushy form. Pledge your support if you want to make this a reality. I think you guys should be focused. And let us know what character we should do next. I think you guys should probably focus on... Yeah, let's see here. Game launched. Oh, interesting. So this game gives me a vibe, so I want to check the news updates. And let me go. Let's start at the top. So they've done a number of bug fixes, first off, which I appreciate. VRAM deduction. We've done over a lot of the textures using VFX and reducing the resolution where it makes sense. Should not impact visual quality. Should reduce overall VRAM use. Okay, they did some tweaking. I mean, it's good they're doing bug fixes stuff. They updated Norwegian. That's good. They lowered the volume of a lot of things in one tweaking session, which is strange because I don't feel like it's that loud of a game. Yeah, just give me a sec. I'll go back to the game in a second. I'm just like seeing what they've done here. Okay. What's next? Going forward, we're going to evaluate all the feedback and suggest to have a plan for some improvements. We also have some things already in the pipeline and more game content that we hope to bring to you guys very soon. We have actively worked out fixes and tweaks, as you might have seen for our last 3 updates. It just seems like they were at Spill Expo, did a big booth. That's cool, but it feels like there's more of a focus on hype than there is on releasing a good, like a polished game. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. A lot of just endless bug tweaks is all throughout November, which is both good and bad. Good in the sense they do a ton of them, but bad in the sense they had to do so many all back to back. That's why you could barely hear anything. Please focus on the game before you think about merch. Yeah, I definitely think so. And they also were focusing on like going to a bunch of expos and stuff for their showing off their game, and yeah. But here's the thing, though. Right before the release date announcement, they had a post before that that said, "We're cooked. We have decided to delay the launch of Brew. As you can guess, it's due to Hades 2 launching the same day as Brew." Oh, the original release date was going to be Hades 2 release date. Okay. I thought they were going to... I thought... Out. What's that? Okay, goodbye, Chica. Have a good night.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just everybody leaving
ya.
before I'm done, but that's okay. Goodbye. I think I'll leave the call myself at this point. That's fine. Let's see. But yeah, okay. So I thought they delayed the launch because they needed to work on the game more because it wasn't up to standard. But no, they only delayed the launch. So they were actually going to release it even earlier, but because Hades 2, but then they decided Hades 2. It's like, yeah. If I remember correctly, the merch was part of the Kickstarter. Okay, this had a Kickstarter then. Let's see. Here at Gamescom. I mean, there's a lot of celebration. Like they went to different like conventions and stuff. Like here's a cool image, for instance. But I'm getting the impression that they were doing a lot to try to hype up their game, and then they would delay their launch because they're like, oh, we don't want to release at the same time as Hades 2. So they were like doing a lot of hype. But I feel like their focus is in the wrong place here. And they should have definitely released this in early access. I would not be complaining if they released this in early access for half the price, but it's very strange. Oh, hello. It's Bree! Howdy there, I heard ya. Now there's a... No, wait, it's probably a... What is he? What is this guy? Million entrants a tips guy. I'm a fan. Ha! Seems like they did nothing dev-wise when they delayed it. Yeah, they delayed it for a tactical reason, but not for a, oh, our game is unfinished reason. My name is Bree, by the way. Good to finally meet ya. Unless I think of a completely different game. I'm not sure if you are. I spend all my time either tinkering or here in the tower. And this here's gotta be the best room in the tower. The challenge room. If you get to the end of the obstacle course on time, you get a big reward. If you can't manage, you get a smaller one. Win-win. I'll show you. Watch me. What is this? Is this guy a ferret? Is this guy a something else? Not sure what he is. Bree swiftly jumps between obstacles. 1 second. She's on the other end. Or she, rather. She raises and goes further into the tower. Okay. So I just do it quickly? Alright. That's fine. Well, how do I do that jump? No, seriously, how do I do that? Oh, I see. I have to do a dash, don't I? Well, I guess I did it. And I didn't get hurt falling. That's good. Basic attack needs 10% chance to critical hit. Hitting your melee reloads your basic attack. Interesting. I'll take the crit. The basic attack is slightly stronger because I have more ammo to it now, so it is a little bit better to use the basic attack now. Maybe I could wreck with it. I'm still a little confused though if there's actually a lock-on or not. I mean, there is a lock-on, but I don't know if I can use it for this. I'm sorry, did I just crit? Guys, there's a crit number. I was doing 4 and 3 damage. I was doing between 3 and 4 damage, and then all of a sudden I crit for 4 damage. So I could do 4 damage normally, but I also could crit for 4 damage, guys, at the same time. It's the same amount of damage, but the number is orange. That makes it more valuable. Whoa. Oh, that's a bad crit then. What the heck kind of crit is that? At least added 1 extra damage. It must be adding like a percentage or something, and it's just a bad percentage. That's a little lame. I'm guessing we could probably hit a single high number higher at some point. But yeah, I was watching those numbers. We had a crit number show up in orange, and it was the same damage as I was already hitting with. You can watch for yourself in this next fight. Watch this. Okay, we had a 5, so we actually did do more damage there. So it looks like there's a variable decimal value going on, so sometimes I just crit for the same number because of that. 444, 444, 5. So it can crit for 5, but it can also just crit for the same number sometimes. Strange. I'm really kind of annoyed that I can't figure out... You know what? Hold on. I really kind of would like to have a lock-on. As it did help me with the controller, it would help me off controller too. Let me see. There should be an all lock on if you press R3 on controller. It might have been removed though to work on better solutions for other stuff here. Wait, the dev responded to somebody saying, hey, there's a lock on controller. Just press R3. But we might have removed it. The dev doesn't know what's in their own game. Or at least one of the devs doesn't. So apparently they have a lock-on, but they also want better solutions than a lock-on, but so it may still be there, but also it may be removed. Technically it's there on the controller. There is absolutely a lock-on controller. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it on off-controller. The thing is, though, I have to test with an enemy around, and there's so many buttons on the keyboard, so what could it be? Maybe Alt? It could be Alt, maybe. I didn't try that. Hey, more enemies? Wait, why is there another wave? What? That doesn't normally happen, I think. Yeah, if I could lock on, it'd be easier to backstep here. Okay. Just gonna press some buttons. But I think legitimately what happened here is... I think legitimately speaking, they added a lock-on for controller, but not for keyboard. I'm now officially going to press everything on the keyboard until I figure that out. This is a good enemy to test with since he kind of stuns himself. Up. Up. Got some other ones. I think officially speaking, there is no lock-on for mouse and keyboard. It must have been like them... So they must have thought to themselves, oh, maybe the controller needs a crutch, so we'll add a lock-on. So I think they added a lock-on specifically for controllers as a stopgap while they try to figure out what else to help controller play. But, I'm sorry, but is it weird that I want a lock-on for mouse and keyboard? I feel like it's still useful. Even on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I can turn around a little easier. What the heck? That's a lot. Look at all those corks. All right. Okay then. Yes, hiya Golf. There is a key bindings list in the settings, and it can be changed. However, there is no option for lock-on in the controls. So while you can keybind change almost everything, controller has its R3 button for lock-on, but that is not an option on the list. So you cannot change the lock-on at all because it's not there at all. Which also means I can't figure out if it has a keyboard key, which I don't think it does because I just pressed every normal key on the keyboard. I didn't start getting to like weird keys like the scroll lock or the tilde or the function keys, but I pressed everything else. Yeah. Yeah, there's no lock on here. This is kind of concerning because the game does show some promise, but it feels so alpha-y. It feels like a polished alpha, like where it has like a lot of cool, unique stuff in it, but you can tell it's an alpha. It's still the code's still very messy and stuff. But instead, this is actually a $20 fully released game. Like it did a 1.0 release basically, or at the very least, it did a non-early access release. You know, I'm gonna go into the shop. I got a bunch of corks. Maybe before saying like, oh, you lack those keys. It could be, honestly. I don't know what the origin of the company, like what country they're from, but maybe. Base weapons deal 40% more damage, lasts for 3... Oh, that's lame. Gain a revive. That sounds cool. And then random badge. I want the random badge. Hello. Looking to collect the most corks, so please purchase something. Oh, I see. He's doing... gain a plating. Gain 20% increased damage while no plating is active. So I get a plating, which reduces damage. But then my damage goes up while I don't have... So once I lose this plating, I will do more damage, I guess? Okay. I mean, that doesn't sound like bad. Okay, I'm gonna go. I gotta test something, by the way. I want to test something. I need to make a potion before I put something in there. So let's make a water potion, because I do have some water. And I'm gonna let myself possibly drink it. Hold on. I'm gonna find out something. So I'm gonna put... Let's put a what? Let's... I don't know who likes water. Let's put a gold in, I guess. And I'm gonna hit confirm. Yeah, there's no... Okay, so... I could tell you this much. The controller issue where you could drink a potion while trying to place something in that cauldron, and it mistakenly drinks a potion, that's a controller issue. So it seems like this game was designed for mouse and keyboard, and then they added controller support, but they added controller support really poorly. So since I started playing the game on controller, I had a worse experience because I was on controller. Such as drinking potions and stuff. Like, the menus make a lot more sense with mouse and keyboard. But the game did not tell me anything. You know how some games start up and they tell you, mouse and keyboard recommended, or they say gamepad recommended. You know how games can do that? There's a reason games do that, because sometimes the devs have tested that control scheme a lot more than the other one, and so they recommend this because that's what they intended the game experience for, and thus you should probably play with that. But this game didn't start up with any of that sort of thing. It did not say mouse and keyboard recommended. It probably should, considering since the game controller method actually breaks some things. Again, another simple issue of polish. Like, just add a prompt saying mouse and keyboard recommended for this game. But, again, lack of polish. There's a lot of potential here, but in the current state of the game, I would feel really ripped off if I spent $20 on this. I would be like, oh, they kind of overcharged me here. Like, I wouldn't say it's a bad experience, but I would say that I have been overcharged. I also have a distinct feeling that if I was really good at this game, I feel like this game ends early. Doesn't this game give the vibe that it's going to end early? Like, I think this game is actually unfinished, but I'm not sure. I say that because they said something about adding more floors and stuff, so I don't think the game's full story is finished yet. If you play well enough, you might just... I don't know how many floors there are, but I bet the game ends before its final floors, basically. And the final floors are what they want to add later. Oh, come on, I thought I was going to kill that. I have been doing increased damage, though, because of the plating I lost. That's good, at least. That is actually making it significant to kill these guys a little faster. I would feel really bad if it's that unfinished. Well, I mean, let me just pull up the Steam page again real fast. Hold on. Okay. I just noticed that they said, on the release date, on the release post, they said, where was it? So I think they've been working on the game for 4 years, based on what I'm seeing here. And yeah, here it is. I'll put this up for you guys. If the game would stop blinking on me while I try to do it. Okay, there. So, this was a thank you post right after they released the game, like a day before, I think it was, or a couple days. Yeah, they like 3 days after. 3 days after. But anyways, this post here, It notes that they're going to a bunch of, like, the first thing is, like, yeah, they're going to do a plushie, but here's the thing. Going forward, we're going to evaluate all the feedback sessions, set up a plan for improvements. We also have some things already in the pipeline. cough cough, more in-game content that we hope to bring you guys. I don't know if that means that the in-game content that currently exists is finished. Like, I don't know if more in-game content means that they're gonna finish the game, or if that means that the game is finished but they're gonna add more stuff. It's kind of hard to tell. But they're just so focused, like, they just, like, look at this. They released the game, after 3 days of release, they're like, hey, let's do a petition for a new plushie. Hey, let's do, we went to an expo. We're going to an expo. Right after, look at this. Look at this this is a poor decision, in my opinion. Right after launch, we also participated in Spill Expo from Friday 7th to Sunday 9th. Norway's biggest gaming expo. They're probably Norwegian, by the way. And we had the mouse at our booth. It's great seeing you all there. And marked their 5th time showcasing Brew at Spill Expo. I'm sorry, guys, but here's the thing. Really important thing that some devs know about and some devs don't. If you just released a complex game that probably needs... Like, here's the thing. If you just released a game, all hands on deck to handle bugs, patches, things that the public are going to find now that you have released the game publicly. What you shouldn't do after releasing the game publicly is immediately take your team to an expo. Right, literally like the day after release. For like 3 days. You know? You know what I'm saying? That is not the time to go to an expo. That's the time to sit down, buckle down, get ready to patch things together. Not to say they were slow at patching. They did patch. Like, they patched like a couple days after that, but still. Seems like a weird priority, right? And they also announced after that they're going to be part of the Steam's Animal Fest, which, you know, that's Steam thing, so that's fine. But a physical event, I don't feel like you should go to a physical event right after game release. That's just my opinion, though. They very clearly were very focused on advertising. Anyways, here's the water gun. It shoots. It has 12 shots, 2 clips of 6. Shoots a mortar. How far can I shoot this? Seems as far as I want. It has pretty good blast range. This might prove useful. Let's try it on the enemies. And then you drop wet, which lets me get some ammo. Interesting. Yeah, that actually seems pretty good. The damage is pretty punchy, and it has a good blast radius. Oh, I got a medallion off that guy. The health recovery is not strong. It's not super big, but it is still significant. It's like 3 health. Air gun is still better. Well, yeah, hitting the air targets with the mortar is kind of tricky. If you notice, I was missing a couple shots. But the fact that it gives you healing potential, though, that does actually add quite a bit. Also, if the enemies are grouped up, that will be way better than the air gun if the enemies are grouping. Parry the first attack of every counter. Okay. After using a potion, parry all attacks. Whenever you dash, parry any incoming attack. That sounds the most useful. Okay. So half a second after dodging, I will parry any attack. So if I mistime my dodge, I'll probably parry. It definitely sounds worth it. Library. That Steam message sounds to me like they have the ending finished, but they want to add more to it. Probably good game, more in-game content, more long-term. It's possible. Maybe the game is fully finished, technically, from start to end, but they want to add more stuff after that, which is completely cool, by the way. I have no problem with that. Oh, yes, the water tone. Let's take that. Drink. Your melee is now larger, knocks... Oh, right, the melee thing. Projectile gains a bounce. Water throw now spawns sharks. That sounds kind of fun, actually, but... Projectile gains a bounce? That sounds potentially bad. Let's see. Oh, it did... Oh! It exploded and then bounced further. Okay, yeah, no, that's actually good. That's good. That basically means the attack operates as normal, but now it goes a little further. The second one doesn't blow up, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm saying I agree with Faustin, by the way, when he said, now that's not a bad thing in itself, just maybe not immediately after launch. It's totally okay to go to expos and advertise your game. It's okay to advertise your game. I'm just against the idea of doing it at a bad time, like upon game release. But yeah, this just, it feels like this could be good, but it's not quite there yet. Yo, welcome back. This place is the perfect testograph for New Adventure the Claw. You know, it's kind of weird they delayed the release because of Hades 2. I guess I kind of get it, but this isn't a Hades 2 like. They weren't copying Hades 2, so I don't... Delaying the release for that, it was a bit odd in my opinion, but... New Adventure the Claw, thanks for volunteering. Stay still. Well, yeah, I gotta stress test a bit more. Wait, New Adventure, I thought this was your current adventure. Oh, that actually did pretty good damage. It is a little hard to aim. You kind of need to aim in front of them, basically. Oh, I am killing myself. Whoops. I'm trying to, like, I'm getting distracted by aiming, so that I'm getting hit by things. I guess the bots will help, though. Because they'll give me a little health. Whoa! I don't think I saw that before. Whoa! Okay, that was a lot of whatever she just did. Wait, she's using... Okay, she's attacking me with new things, alright. I can't make any more water potions. I guess air potion, then. I think I agree the air potion is probably the superior option, but... I'm a little confused. I thought it was piercing before. Maybe it's because I didn't have that one upgraded. Oh, that was close, actually. Alright. This is... I feel like I play better on controller because of the lock-on. The lack of a lock-on... Locking onto her is big, actually. It really helps with her. Hope you fail so you come back faster. Just kidding. Yeah, also I'm sorry it's so quiet, by the way. I want to point out to you guys that the music and master volume are actually maxed. I can turn up the sound effects more, I guess. Now I can hear my heartbeat. I just don't understand why the game is so quiet. Obviously the sound effects are now kind of loud, but... Max health. I guess. Like, the controller has some jank issues, but it also has a lock-on, which is kind of a big deal. Also, there's really little point to talking to characters mid-area. But yeah, there's quite a few, like, even with the sound turned up, if I leave it up, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't have sound still. Which is a very clear sign of an unfinished game, I feel. Egg. That's fine. I'll do egg. Yeah, I'm gonna actually turn it back down because it now seems a little loud. But yeah, it's also I want to point out that even if you're trying to use the controller, if the mouse moves at all, you can't do controller stuff in the menus anymore, which is pretty bad. Okay. There was one time, of course, the lock-on messed me up, and that was... Oh, a key door. The one time the lock-on messed me up was with the cat fight, because she teleported and swung my lock-on, and then I stepped on a trap. And, of course, I have to make the argument, too, that, as you all know, roguelikes are a dime a dozen, so an unpolished roguelike is going to have trouble, in my opinion. No. Oh, no! Focus the actual danger. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I tried to I tried to make the lock-on to the flying enemy so I could shoot from there, but it refused to, so I died. Oh, now I'm actually leveling. Wait, so my first, couple runs didn't give me levels? But now that I have unlocked Stardust, oh, I don't like that. So there's a crystal ball in the main area, and you only unlock it after a couple runs, and then you can gaze into the crystal ball, and then you can spend your Stardust that you get on level ups. You can spend it for extra stat points. That's all well and fine. I have no issue with the fact you unlock the crystal ball after a couple runs. I don't mind that you can't spend your level ups right away. However, what I do mind is you don't actually get level ups until you unlock the crystal ball. In other words, your first couple runs do not gain experience because you have yet to unlock the thing that lets you spend the experience. Not get the experience, but spend it. That's not good. Is that fountain? Oh, right, I could have healed at the fountain. You're right, Krengolf, I forgot. I was too busy thinking about how this game has this and that going on that I forgot to heal. Whoops. But yeah, I do not agree with that idea. I'm fine with the idea of I can level and get Stardust, but I can't spin until I unlock the cutscene with the crystal ball. That's fine. However, the player should definitely be able to earn experience before they've unlocked it, right? They should be able to get a Stardust built up before they're able to spend it. Because that's fine. That just means you have to wait to spend it. But it doesn't mean you lose anything. But with how they did this, you actually lose Stardust for the start of the game. I think that's kind of derpy. I may be a derpy Tucker, but that's pretty derpy of the game, too. Yeah. So I guess I'm done for now. I noticed that the calendar days advance. I don't know if there's any purpose to that. Like maybe I'll have a month to do this, or then I lose. Should I have a UI element for something you don't have yet? Also, yeah, the experience bar was just sitting there whenever I ended a run, and it just didn't move, and I was like, "What is that for?" You know, I was like, kind of confused. Also some stuff opened. Okay. I guess let's talk to Istine. Hi, Istine. Here, have a dandelion. You like those? Every time we see them get a heart, by the way, I think that means... I think when you get hearts, I don't know if heart equals fill a heart. I don't know how the levels raise. I think they take time to raise a heart. I think you gotta do a few things. Have gold. Don't even try giving you trash. Okay, but we know you don't hate me for giving you that, because you've also said that when I give you stuff that you don't hate, so... Ah! I've been attention the whole morning. Apparently Miss Devana doesn't find fart cushions funny. They aren't. I mean, they're kind of... I mean, they were at one point, but that's such an old joke. So tired. Oh, hi there. I'm gonna gift you, gold. Because you're cool. A medal! Baha! So shiny and useful, thanks! Yeah, she likes it. I had a feeling. Yeah. So I guess she's just here to talk to... Yeah, I got a heart for that, so, okay. She'll give me a medallion or something. Huh. Class is so boring. Class is so boring, says the teacher. Then make it less boring, you're the teacher. She seems like a very, very, you know, very unprofessional sort of teacher vibe. Oh, now Newt, I couldn't talk to Newt earlier for some reason. Rumor that Astra hates deep fin tails. I'll put on their shoes. Okay, that's... So, I guess by talking to NPCs... Let me guess, I now have that unlocked? Yeah, I now have their hates. So, if you would unlock... So this... Okay, I noticed another thing. To unlock a person's loves or hates, it's not a case of finding the items they hate. I think I have found items that Cinna hates, and I think I found items that the Axolotl likes. But I don't have the loves or hates unlocked there, because the only way to unlock the loves and hates seems to be that people tell you them. So if you're not told somebody's loves or hates, you don't actually have it unlocked in the list. You can't find it naturally. Well, I mean, I guess you can, because you can kind of observe the dialogue and be like, oh, they seem to like that. But it doesn't unlock it. So if you randomly stumble upon something they love or hate, that doesn't unlock them in their diary. Which is strange, don't you think? Who's this? Oh yeah, hello. I guess you just find out from talking to people occasionally. I wonder if you have to spam the dialogue to find those or not. I'm running out of gifts. I'm saving that gold for somebody else. Okay. The controller, the mouse got bumped and I could no longer use the controller. This is such a shame. It's easier to play the game on controller, except for the mouse and the mouse constantly regains input and then makes things mess up in menus. What an unfortunate situation. The game is better on controller, except for it's worse in menus on controller. But the game is better on mouse and keyboard, except for you can't lock on with mouse and keyboard, so that's a problem. Regardless of which control scheme you use, there's going to be a problem. It's strange. Charlie had a heart when you last looked in her book. Oh, okay. I guess. But she did like the gold, though. So it at least advances it somewhat. So a hat shop. Let's see. Is that guy just us, by the way? He looks like our species, at least. So I get a hat. Okay, cool. Oh, customize potions. Okay. What would you like to do? I guess that. Let's see here. New desks. I was dying to get some brewing desk action going. Okay. What? Let me get the mouse, I guess. With brewing desk, we can swap out the ingredients or potion recipes. You can make them exactly the way you like them. But you gotta learn how to use the ingredients. So you just have the basics. Here, a present. This is silver. Yay! Boost the throwing qualities of potions. Test out if I will matches your skill. Okay, cool. I mean, I think there's some good systems here. I really do. I can also buy a new potion. I think that the using the potions, like every potion has 3 uses. Drink it, throw it, and put it in your gun. I think that's pretty cool, and you can customize the potions a lot. I think there's a lot of cool mechanics here. I do, but I don't know. I'm not quite feeling it, I guess. Oh, actually, I need the copper ingredient. I just realized. Because the copper ingredient is what affects gun potions, so... Actually, before I do that... I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play this more by myself. Yeah, he likes the gold, you're right. I'll play it by myself. And see how it goes. But yeah, let's unlock copper. There. I guess I should unlock the fountain room, but that would be a choice of pick healing room or pick upgrade room, and I don't know if I pick the healing room. Oh, I now have the... Okay. Let's change roast and recipes. The potion, by the way, this potion recipe stuff just straight up doesn't work on controller, by the way, this whole menu. But yeah, metal ingredients. 50% increased ammo when loading. That is a big deal. That is a big deal right there. So copper is for loading the gun, and it gives you double clips. So that is a big deal. Let's go equip those. I do think there's wonderful systems here. I do think the characters are really cute too. Everybody's a real cute furry. A lot of cute furries here. I guess I'm just mostly troubled by the lack of polish. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's bigger mess from base weapon. Extra reserve ammo for the potion gun. We're gonna get a lot of ammo if I do this, actually. There we go. 30% reserve ammo. That's gonna add up quite a bit. So you can actually, you can choose to go gun, throw, and you can upgrade accordingly too. And they do have a reset point thing, but you do have to buy other medallions. But you can reset your points at least. And yeah, it is a hassle to switch controllers. Oh, okay, so the garden did get something added. Let's see. You walk around for a bit, remind the different parts of the garden. Even the garden you found Belladonna looking at a tree. That made us very happy for some reason. As you get closer, you notice the tree doesn't look too alive. It's barely holding on. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, well, I was just getting a closer look at this cottonwool tree. Doesn't look like it has much cottonwool to live. As you're about to walk away, you notice Belladonna is at the brink of tears. Is this tree special to you? Not particularly, but every tree is special. It's just, see such a beautiful place as the garden have a dying tree like this. It's a bit sad. Ever since I was little, I loved herbology. I think it's quite interesting how plants can be so unique. Witnessing them grow from a seed, being able to harvest them into ingredients, has always been my passion. Oh gosh, sorry. I shouldn't be rambling like this. Can you save the tree? I don't know. For this tree to be saved, I would probably have to make a really powerful potion. But I just came to this academy, and I'm quite bad at potion brewing still. I even struggle with the fire potion, which is supposed to be the easiest. But in theory, if I was able to create a water recipe that used plenty of medicinal ingredients, maybe it could work. Oh gosh, here I go rambling again. Let's save the tree! Really? I heard from Newt that you're quite good at the alchemy. Okay, so unlocking the garden stuff doesn't just unlock a person to talk to, it also unlocks, like, stuff with them as well. I think this is actually a character quest that we unlock, basically. So that's interesting. If you help me, I'm sure we could save this tree. Thank you so much! I do think there's actually some charm in this game, I really do. I will go find some books to study the water potion. See you around. I have a water potion, I can do that for you. The Gerbo has 3 expressions. Stag, concentration, and pog. You're kind of right. Thorns unlocked. New set of badges. Okay. Oh, she disappeared! How magical. I'm gonna throw a medallion into the wishing well. Sure, what's that do? Who's on your mind as you flip the medallion into the well? Belladonna. You feel a gentle breeze. Perhaps they were thinking about you as well. I'm gonna guess that you could do that to raise their friendship. Belladonna's the cutie in this game for me. I think she's the cutest. There's no way that each of these characters isn't someone's persona. They do feel like they could be, kind of, don't they? So I do think there's good mechanics here. I don't think the base gameplay is bad or anything. Aside from that lock-on issue, which, to be fair, the lock-on is apparently a stopgap while they try to figure out something else for controller, I guess. I guess they don't intend to have a lock-on system. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and get the food room. No, I'm going to get the beast. Let's do the beast. What's that about? A beast will now appear in the academy grounds, but also this guy, we just went right through him. Oh my gosh, it's a leopard gecko. Sunny, new friend, hello there. My name is Sunny, and my favorite things are beasts. Sunny loves them. They are so cute and so friendly, and so... Sunny keeps going on about everything he loves about beasts. Pog! It's a long list. This beast here is extra nice. You can pet her, you can give her food. She might give you presents in exchange. That's a cutie. But Sunny loves as much as beast is making new friends, so hang in with Sunny, please. Okay, you better do it. Alright. Oh my gosh, look at his little pose. Oh, look at his tongue. Sunny, I don't think Sunny is the smartest, but I like him. The Hated Professor later has what looks like commissioned art on some of the paint. Yeah, she commissioned that art. Everything did. Sonny pulls what seems to be a candy out of his pocket. It looks dirty. For you! Thank you, Sonny. Sonny hands over the candy. Eat it. It's gross, but Sonny looks very happy. Pog! It's Pog gross. But hey, cool. I do think the whole relationship stuff and such is interesting, though. Wait, what's your deal? Pet the beast. Okay. Oh, it's a potion beast. Pet the beast. I think I pet its tongue. That works. Beast looks happy. Yay! I do think that there's some real charm here. I do. Talk. Wait, Tower? Who do you think you are? I'll crush you. I actually selected an option there. I don't know why I selected, because it kind of... Okay, that's another polish thing. If you're gonna... This is a game design 101. Most games have trouble with this. If you're gonna have the player press an advanced dialogue button, but then all of a sudden there's a choice, and if they try to... Basically, games where you can advance the dialogue more quickly by hitting A. Which is not this game, actually, but... Thank you for talking to Sunny. Sometimes, if a choice comes up, the game should delay before you... If a choice is about to come up on screen, make it so the player's advanced dialogue prompt does not work for like a second, so they have a second to react to the fact they're making a choice. That's basically what I'm trying to say. This is a more minor quibble. It's still a polish concern, but it's not as big a deal as some things, but it can be a problem sometimes. Especially if you have to make an important choice, and then all of a sudden you made the wrong choice. Oh no. But yeah. I think I'll call it here, guys. But... So Belda is still just at 1 heart. Okay. This game is intriguing. This game definitely could be very good, and it's still playable. Like I said, I'll do some more runs. I'll let you guys know how it goes later on. But stay on the feather. I do think that it has potential, but there's a coming soon in the middle. I wonder what that's about. I think I am lamenting that price, though. I don't think... Here's the thing. In a vacuum, do I think this game is fun? Yeah. It has polish issues, but you can still get around them and play the game, so it's not a big deal. Seems to have a fun gameplay loop. Seems to have a good deal going on. So in a vacuum, I have nothing to really complain about. I definitely want to see it improve, but it's still certainly fun as it is. The problem comes in when you leave the vacuum and you're then aware that this game released in full game form, non-early access, for $20. And when you suddenly provide that context, I am suddenly not as okay with the lack of polish on display here. If this game was half the price, or if it was still a demo or something, it's beyond a demo, obviously, but like, if this was half the price, released in early access, and the devs had a realistic vision on their game, going, yeah, we know, it's still pretty unpolished, we're going to be raising the price as we polish the game, but it's early access right now, 1.0 will come later when we feel the game has been sufficiently polished, that would be fine. I would have no complaints then. I mean, I would still critique the polish issues, but I'd critique them in knowing that it is an early access title, and that, you know, it's most likely going to be solved. The problem is, I think we take issue if a developer releases an unfinished product as if it's a finished product. We have a problem with that. So if a game developer... We're not mad if a game is unpolished. It takes a while to develop a game, and releasing to the public makes a lot of sense to then polish the game afterwards, because then now you've got all these people coming in and offering, hey, I found this bug, hey, I found that bug. It makes it a lot easier to polish a game once it's released, which is why we actually do believe in early access. Some people hate early access. Some people are just like, oh, early access is always such a scam, it's a terrible idea. I disagree. I think that early access can be quite helpful if the developer is realistic sets the price realistically, sets expectations realistically, communicates with the audience properly so they know what they're playing. You know, that if they're playing an unpolished game, that people before they buy the game know that going in. I think that it helps immensely. I think early access helps immensely if a developer is on target to help them develop and publish the game in its fully... Like, it helps them polish the game up, early access, if done right. And when a developer skips early access, but still releases an unpolished product, I feel like they shouldn't have skipped early access at that point. You know? I buy for 14, says Rain. Yeah, I think that's a more fair price. I feel like that's upper limits for this level of polish. There is a lot of stuff here that is worth funding. The models, the characters, the mechanics, the gameplay. There's a lot to all of that that makes it worth money, for sure. But the lack of polish, it's not so much a problem at this moment, I guess. I mean, it kind of is. I feel like you are paying for too much of a... I feel like the current price of $20 USD is too high for the lack of polish this game has. But perhaps that could be end up being an investment. Maybe you spend $20. It feels like a bit of a ripoff of that price. But if the game then gets polished up later, then I guess that's fine, right? Later on, like you if you spend $20 and then it gets better, then I guess it's worth it. But that's a if it gets better. And I do think they are doing a lot of bug fixes and stuff. I could see their patch notes, so I do believe they're working on it, and that's good. So it probably will get polished up. But still, I guess the thing is, when a developer releases a game, not in early access, releases it as, you know, here's a full release game, and then it still clearly needs work. It clearly needs more work. I guess the problem is that developer, it's not as easy to trust a developer that releases an unpolished game as if it's finished. Because I guess technically, you could argue that this is unpolished but finished. But I don't know. I feel like you gotta finish polishing a game a great deal before you can call it finished. That's all that's just an opinion, obviously. But if there's a lot of jank going on, if there's a lot of unpolished going on, then I don't consider a game finished. Basically, I guess that's what it comes down to. That may be a matter of opinion. But yeah, I feel like the devs had more of a focus on advertising their game than polishing it up before release, and that just rubs me the wrong way. I hope their priorities are straight. That's all I'm saying. I hope that they have the right priorities here, because I always appreciate a developer that delays the release of their game because they don't feel it's in a good enough state to sell yet, over a developer that sells their game and then fixes it later. I guess that's what it comes down to. I don't think these devs are not trying. I don't think they don't care. I think they do care. They are demonstrating a lot of bug fixes. It still has a long way to go, but it's good to see those are happening. There's quite a list. They did list out a bunch of patch notes. You can see for yourself on their Steam page. But one could hope it'll be better later, and perhaps also in sale. Yeah, I just feel like it's currently being overcharged, which makes me distrust the developers a little bit. I guess is how I put it. They can turn that around, but I'd still distrust them a little bit, because I feel like this launch was too expensive for what they're offering. Not by a dramatic amount. Again, like Rain saying $14 is fair. Yeah, $6 less, and I probably wouldn't be complaining right now. I still think that'd be a little high, but still fair for the amount of work obviously put into this game. There's clearly a lot of custom models and everything going on. There's a lot of work here. But yeah, the lack of polish is still distracting. I think the most notable thing which feels lacking in polish is probably all the sound effects. I feel like in a roguelike like this, where, you know, damage really matters and you want to avoid taking it, the lack of enemy attack sounds is a problem, because enemies are silently doing things sometimes and I don't even hear it. And so if they're not on screen, I might get randomly blindsided, right? Since I'm not able to even hear it. So that is a purely mechanical gameplay focused problem with the polish. That one right there. The menu is a little less so. The button pressing with the cauldron pot is certainly a problem if you want to, that wastes your potion, so that could mess you up gameplay wise. But yeah, this is fine. But I do feel mixed about this. Not because it's necessarily a bad game. It seems like the core concepts and mechanics seem pretty solid. I think, like I said, I'm going to keep playing this. I don't think it's a bad game. And I will give more opinions later, probably on the Discord. But yeah, I just wish... It's too late now. It's kind of like they've missed their opportunity. But the biggest... one second. Okay. this is how I'd summarize. The point where you start selling your video game, early access, full release, doesn't matter. That moment when you first start selling your video game, that's the most important moment for your game. Because the moment you start selling your game for money, you're asking people to invest their money, their hard-earned cash, into your product. You are saying at that moment, hey, my thing is worth this money. You're saying that as a bold statement, right? So if that statement doesn't feel true, or if it feels mixed, like some people could argue, like, no, it's not, then you messed up. Obviously, some people are just unreasonable. But what I'm saying is, if there's clear and tangible issues that make the price of your game questionable, even if that changes later, even if you polish everything up later, then it becomes worth it, nonetheless, you can't change the fact that you released your game in a state where it was too expensive for what you were being given, what you're giving the players. Now, this is not the worst example by any means. There's many games that release in far worse states that are basically just robbing people if they were to buy it. This is not that. This is not as bad as that. But nonetheless, I still think they botched their release with this level of lack of polish, I mean. And I want to point out, too, we actually had this game. This game released like a week ago, and there was like 4 or 5 patch notes since then. So this was actually less polished upon release than we're playing right now. This has had a week's worth of patches, and it's still very unrefined. I think it was even worse before then. Judging from the patch notes, there were some big issues with like sound volumes and stuff beyond what we saw here. In addition to a bunch of mechanical stuff that got rebalanced. And again, I appreciate that they're editing things, but I feel like some of this stuff should have been obvious before selling your game. But yeah, that was Brew. I'll stop complaining. Again, it's the only reason I complain is because it puts me in a difficult position where it's like, I do like it, but I also see the developers go to an expo and not polish their game upon release and then immediately go to an expo and stuff. It just, I very much hope the developers have their priorities straight with their game. It's cool to advertise and monetize your game, but it's even cooler to make it the best game it could be. I hope Brew can reach that point. But that was Brew, and I hope you guys enjoyed.